Imagine making $30,000 a month from YouTube with only 4,000 subscribers. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shane, that's literally impossible. My channel has like 10,000 subscribers and I'm making $37 a month in AdSense. Well, there's this lawyer named Jeff Hampton, and he actually is doing this. And when I discovered his strategy, I realized that I had to break it down for you guys, because it's brilliant. And look, I've been on YouTube for years, and I started when I was living in a car with my dad, uploading RuneScape videos at the local library for fun. And now I'm making multiple six figures a month from this platform. And I thought I knew every monetization strategy out there. But Jeff's approach is different. He's not chasing views, he's not begging for sponsorships, he's not even trying to go viral. He's using YouTube as a client acquisition machine, and it's absolutely printing money for him. And I'm gonna show you how you can do this as well for your channel. So let me break it down for you. Oh, and by the way, if you're curious about how to apply this to your specific situation, my team and I actually jump on free calls with creators sometimes. Links in the description and the pinned comment below if you wanna chat. But don't even book a call unless you're serious about growing and making money on YouTube, because the spots are limited and you're just gonna be taking it away from someone else who needs it or who is serious. So Jeff Hampton is this attorney from Fort Worth. Dude's been a lawyer for like 20 years and he's built 2 successful law firms. But here's where it gets interesting. His main YouTube channel has 250,000 subscribers. So he's getting millions of views and he's absolutely crushing it. But his second channel, the one we're talking about today, has less than 4,000 subscribers. And that tiny channel is generating $30,000 to $50,000 every single month. Now you might be thinking the math doesn't make sense. Well, does it? Okay, let's do some quick math here. 4,000 subscribers with normal YouTube AdSense. You're looking at maybe $100 to $200 a month if you're lucky. But Jeff is not playing the AdSense game. He's playing a completely different sport. See, he runs this law firm called STR Law Guys, and they help real estate investors protect their assets. And they help them set up LLCs, trusts, all that legal stuff for Airbnb owners. And here's the genius part. Every single video on his tiny channel is laser focused on problems that his ideal clients have. So what kind of video is this dude making? Well, stuff like living trust versus will, 8 key differences, or 5 new ways the rich use LLCs to protect assets, or how to form an LLC in 10 easy steps. Notice something? These aren't top 10 lawyer fails, or day in the life of an attorney, or the weirdest laws in every country. Every single video solves a problem that his potential clients are searching for. And here's what blew my mind. He's literally giving away free legal advice. The same stuff that other lawyers charge $500 an hour for, he's putting it on YouTube for free. Now, most people would think that's crazy. Why would anyone pay you if you're giving it away for free? Well, that's exactly why it works. And it's all about the trust factor. Think about it. If you need a lawyer for your business, who are you gonna call? Some sleazy lawyer like Better Call Saul? Some random dude from a Google ad? Or how about the lawyer that you've been watching on YouTube for months who already solved half your problems for free? It's not even close. Of course you're gonna work with him. And by the time someone contacts Jeff's firm, they already trust him. They've watched hours of his content, and they feel like they know him. So the sale is basically already made. And this is due to a little psychological principle called reciprocity. When you help people completely free and you expect nothing in return, they are gonna feel like they owe you one. And so they're gonna be much more likely to hire you whenever they need some sort of lawyer-related task done. And this is exactly what I've done with my main channel as well. I help people find the right remote jobs, pick the right career for them, and help people choose the best way that they can make money online. And in return, when it's time for them to actually spend money on education, they're gonna come to my channel and use my affiliate links and hire me. Quick break. If you're struggling to grow your YouTube channel, you're spending a lot of time making videos and it feels like your hard work isn't going anywhere, I actually have a free live workshop this Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. You can check this out down in the description and the pinned comment below. And during this live workshop, I myself will be going over how you can grow your YouTube channel while spending less time working on your videos. You'll get to meet me and you get to ask me questions directly, and it's completely free. And this is the only time we'll be going over these YouTube secrets, just during this live training. So you won't be able to get this anywhere else, and it's a one-time event. And for this one time only, I will be giving away my Viral Idea Generator GPT for free at the workshop. Now this is trained on thousands of hours of my own video, me working with clients, my course, my philosophy, and I actually charge my corporate clients thousands of dollars for this software. And honestly, honestly, I can't believe I'm giving this away for free because my most popular video that got 5 million views is actually an AI generated idea. So if that sounds interesting to you, sign up for the live workshop down in the description and the pinned comment below, and you'll learn exactly how to do this. Look forward to seeing you there. But let me finish explaining why this works so well. It's the high ticket secret. And it's the same reason why the biggest consulting companies in the world that make billions and billions of dollars spend a massive amount of time and sometimes tens of millions of dollars on research, and then they give it all away for free. That's right, McKinsey, Bain, BCG, they all do this. They spend millions of dollars doing market research and analyses, and then they just give it all away for free. They literally publish it on their website. And this is the part that most YouTubers miss. Jeff's not selling some $27 ebook or a $97 course. He's selling legal services that cost thousands of dollars. One client might pay $10,000 for a comprehensive asset protection plan. Another might drop $20,000 for a complex trust structure. So let me ask you this. Would you rather have 1 million views that pays you $2,000 in AdSense or 1,000 views that brings you a $10,000 client? Well, the math is pretty obvious when you think about it, especially when you consider that it's a heck of a lot easier to get 1,000 views than it is to get 1 million views. And because of the fact that he's giving away so much free value on the front end, just like the consulting companies do, there's a bunch of people out there that will hire him for the high ticket stuff, aka the stuff that really makes a lot of money. So let's talk about why this works even with a small audience. When you have a niche focus, it equals qualified viewers. Now, when I started on YouTube, I was all over the place. Self-development, study tips, pharmacy stuff, teaching people how to budget, teaching people how to invest, teaching people how to be more productive, all separate channels and all failed. But Jeff, he talks to one specific person, real estate investors who need asset protection. And his 4,000 subscribers are worth more than 400,000 random viewers because they're exactly who needs his services. And when I started focusing more on helping one type of person, that's when my channel and my income blew up. Now let's also talk about a strategy he's using and why it's so effective, and that is search-based discovery. Now he's not trying to go viral with lawyer reacts to TikTok type videos. He's making evergreen content that people search for. And when people search, they have more search intent. They aren't passively watching your video for a little bit of amusement. They are actively searching for a solution to their problem. Another way of saying this is they are in market, usually, to buy something. So when people have search intent, a lot of the time they also have buyer intent. And in any given moment in time, only 3% of the market is actively looking to buy a product or service. And that 3% of the market is probably seeing his videos. For instance, how to protect rental property from lawsuits. That video will probably be getting views forever. And it'll probably be bringing him clients forever. And I learned this the hard way after my RuneScape videos got deleted for copyright music. All that work was gone. But educational content, that keeps working for you forever. Another really important thing is the personal connection. Jeff shows up on camera, and he explains things clearly, and he doesn't use confusing legal jargon. So by the time someone calls his office, they already feel like he's their lawyer. That is powerful. Trust is everything in business, and when you have that personal connection by creating a personal brand and then helping people solve their problems, that is so powerful. Now, look, I know what some of you are thinking, but Shane, I'm not a lawyer. I don't have high ticket services to sell. Doesn't matter. The principle is the same whether you're selling coaching services, consulting, digital products, physical products, freelance work, anything. Stop chasing vanity metrics, stop trying to go viral, because there's only so many eyeballs in the world, right? And start thinking, who is my ideal customer? What problems do they have? And how can I help them for free to build trust? Because Jeff proved that you don't need millions of views, you need the right views. So here's my challenge to you, and here's what I want you to do. Define your ideal viewer or customer avatar. Like, get really specific, and then list their top 10 problems or questions that they might have. And then make one video solving one of those problems. And include a soft call to action to your product or service. That's it. One video. And I can almost guarantee you that if you solve a really painful problem and you have a call to action and you have your link in the description, you are going to eventually get a client from that video. It might not happen right away. It might be 10 days from now, 30 days from now, maybe even a year from now, but you're gonna look back at the clients that you signed and you're gonna be like, whoa, I got this client from this random video that I made like a year back. Because every single time you create a video, it's almost like a little soldier that's constantly going out, getting you views, subscribers, and making you money. And it's gonna do that for the rest of its life, 24/7. Because the truth is, Jeff didn't start with 30 to 50K months. He started with one video, then another, then another. And now he's got a library of content that works for him 24/7 to bring him clients. While he's sleeping, YouTube's selling for him. While he's on vacation, YouTube is selling for him. While he's working on other cases, YouTube is selling for him. That is the power of this platform when you use it the right way. And you don't need to be some kind of genius YouTuber like Mr. Beast to do this. So, real talk. If you're serious about this, if you actually want to build a real YouTube business that makes real money, not just AdSense pennies, I'm offering free calls this week to help creators map out their high-ticket YouTube strategy. Now, I've done this with cybersecurity channels that are now making over $80,000 a month, an IT channel that's now making over $180,000 a month, fitness channels that are doing over $1 million a month, and I've also worked with tiny creators. Some people just want to do this as a side hustle, and they'll be happy getting to 12K a month or 15K a month. And if they can do it, so can you. But you gotta take action. So links in the description and the pinned comment below. And look, I made a lot of mistakes on YouTube. I started channels that failed miserably, I chased the wrong metrics, I tried to make the wrong type of content, and I wasted years. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. You do not need to be YouTube famous to win on YouTube. You just need to solve the right problems for the right people. You need to provide value to the right people. So Jeff's 4,000 subscriber channel making 30K to 50K a month proves it. So stop making excuses about your subscriber count. Stop waiting for the algorithm to bless you and start creating content that actually serves your ideal customers. Because at the end of the day, would you rather have 1 million subscribers and be broke or 4,000 subscribers and make 30K a month? I know which one I'd choose. And even people watching this that are already successful YouTubers or they're already successful business owners, sometimes those people need the most help. For instance, one of my clients, Sean, was stuck making 10 to 30K per month for a long time. We're talking years. And a few months after starting to work with me, he scaled all the way up to 180K per month. And then 9 months after starting to work with me, he got to over $500,000 a month in cash collected. So check out the interview that I did with Sean by clicking right here.